this one up. The Noles will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida's offense will have the football first. Last meeting was a classic as the Gators pulled out a close one.
Guys, it's a rivalry game that gets circled in the offseason. And for Gator fans in Gainesville and across the country, they have been bragging all year long after that win last season.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Intercepted in the first drive into the pit. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum, quiet the crowd, calm them. The exact opposite on the road, and you make a big mistake on it.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump. But that interception was like giving every single fan here in the stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
Over the middle, it's Cano. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It's complete to the left. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Touchdown Seminoles! And they have the first points of the game. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
Turning it on! Pass the sticks and still on his feet. At the 30. The 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Slams it ahead. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. His defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll leave it with him.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall out. Yeah, what a nice job finding your matchup, Palmer, on 3rd down. Understanding I got a guy that can catch the ball in the backfield. Nice angle route, getting right there between the linebackers and getting the 3rd down conversion.
It was a really good job, too, David, of the running back that time, setting up like he was going to the flat, and the linebacker gets a little bit too excited. He then puts his foot in the ground, cuts back to the middle. It's an easy pitch and catch, and they get the first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They stop him at the 42, but they get him across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They just keep firing. Grab near the marker. It's Webb. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Seminoles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been... and moving the ball methodically down the field. Handoff from the gun. Hard running there. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got it overrun. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Seminoles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Colorado went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Buffs in a statement win if there ever was one.
There he goes. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Right midfield. He's got room. There he goes. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Catch in the middle, it's West. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
That's one as a quarterback. You throw the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Quick strike complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it near short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Makes the catch. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Noles have their offense in high gear. Give to the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
The Noles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the single back. increase at the 20. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays of special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's up to 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cheek. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Gators send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Steps away. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. On the move. Oh, he's got some space. He's piled up 82 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. And the Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
And historically, this game really has meant a lot. You go back to the 90s, this was basically a de facto national championship game before the championship game. Remember, they played twice back in 1996, the year Danny Werfel won the Heisman Trophy, so this game always means a lot.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Punts it out of the air. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity to go make a play.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything. thing that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Looking for just one more. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, no!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Now they'll run the draw. Finds Zach Brees, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. Turns it on in midfield. Off to the races to the right. The tag. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 11 over South Carolina.
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Give to the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you use...
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Hunt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the big fella. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. Fakes the grab. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Gators are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to the air on third and short. Pocket breaking down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. Nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with this big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Lofts one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Gators and Noles.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Firing to the right, complete. Out midfield, he's got room. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
From the gun to give, looking for room. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Seminoles come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Quickly to the tight end. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Seminoles trying to get a touchdown on first and goal.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down.
And to the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Now they have extended this lead, guys. Starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field. The last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick release by the QB. The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Running to Green. Gets it past the marker. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Gators are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Going for it all. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Leaves it with the back. Finds some fresh air. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Unloads quickly. Plows through the defense. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And the timing just a hair off.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and use it.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Flips it out to the back. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. The Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks into the open open. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The offense set for a first down play. Got room to work. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Swings it out to his running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Floating away. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Quick strike through the air for the score. That Seminole war chant is getting louder as Florida State has built a big lead.
The Seminoles have been able to seize the momentum here in the second half, and they are now running away with this thing. Big plays all over the field have the Noles now looking good.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Penn State is going to enjoy the trip back to Happy Valley after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Beaver Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off. And even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? It sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Cradles it at the 35. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have one period to play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
This is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. They'll give it to the back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On the ground, it's Robbins. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? They'll run for it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Noles will have it 1st and 10.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
Offense is stopped. Will be in downs.
Off the RPO, complete. Looking for room at the 25. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The Gators just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll run it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Offense working from the pistol. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? looking to fire. Using the quick game. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Gators, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Got his man down the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Gator! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together for Jesse. They stalled on the other side of the field. They got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
To the air. It's Strickland. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender. Turning it on. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. First down here for the offense. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And the quarterback takes a knee. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. It was vitriolic, it was intense, and it went to the Seminoles as Florida State will dine on Gator after winning in this rivalry matchup. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.